Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for watching my last video if you did. I really appreciate it. I actually didn't think I was going to get any views, so to get I don't know, it's not a lot, but even to get some people watching, I'm so grateful. It's lovely. Thank you. So this video I'm just going to talk about my move to Toronto and the initial process, the initial first steps of transitioning into moving to another country, and some of the quirks of living in Toronto, I would say. So get your glass of wine like I have. I know it looks like water, but it's actually like Pinot. And let's talk. So I moved over here in October 2019. I moved over here because I wanted just a change of scenery, but I still wanted to work. I still wanted it to be like a natural life. So before I moved over, I started looking for a job. I was looking for a job for months, like months and months and months. And a lot of places did not respond to me, even though I had the right experience. You know, I had what I thought I had, everything. After one recruiter actually got back to me. In like the 3 months I was looking, one got back to me, and she said the reason you're not getting responses from other companies or recruiters is because you're not in the country, and they can see you're not in the country because of your phone number, your email address, and your resume is not correct. So I asked her to send me over an example resume. I don't think she had one actually. I think I looked on the internet and I got one, and I adapted my resume for it. So that helped. In regards to the phone number, I got a fake Canadian number. So I paid, I think it was like £10 a month to rent a Canadian number, and it was just, you didn't have to get a new SIM card or anything. It was just like a web number, and it was attached to your phone. So anytime someone rang you, it would come straight to your phone, which was great. So I had that, and then I just created a new email for Canada. I created a gmail.com one, so they wouldn't see that .co.uk because I had a hotmail.co.uk email before. So I changed that, and it seemed to work. So more people were calling me, but then what I found was people still weren't going for me because I hadn't moved over yet, and there was some uncertainty to whether I was going to move over in their eyes, even though I knew in my heart of hearts that I was going to go and my flight was booked. I don't think that's enough for them. So my advice to you guys, if you haven't moved and if you are in my position or will be in that position soon, don't bother. Save your £10 a month. Save creating all this fake emails, lying to recruiters. Just save it. Wait until you get over here. Just make sure you have enough money to, survive for a couple months just in case it doesn't work out. But just save your money, because it doesn't get you anywhere. Like the calling from over here, calling from the UK, it doesn't get you anywhere. So I wouldn't. The other thing is housing. I think a lot of people get scared before they come over. They're like, oh my God, I don't know where I'm going to live. I don't know what I'm going to do. And they try and find a place before they actually move over here. I didn't do that. I decided to rent an Airbnb for a month. So I rented an Airbnb for a month, and then I rented another Airbnb for another month. And then I started looking for a place, and I found that a lot better because it just gives you time to settle down, and you don't have to worry about looking for a house. You don't have to worry about looking for a roommate because you don't have any friends. I didn't move over with anyone, so I didn't have any friends. I didn't know anyone. I didn't know the area, so I just booked an Airbnb. With Airbnbs though, be careful, because if you don't know the area, they will lie to you. So the first Airbnb I got, they told me it was 20 minutes from downtown. 20 minutes. I was like, oh my God, that's amazing. I was like, are you sure it's 20 minutes? So I was like, yes, 100%, 20 minutes from downtown. It's right near the subway. It's perfect. When I got there, it wasn't anywhere near downtown. It took about an hour and 20 minutes to get downtown. So they lie to you. So just be careful, because they will lie to you to get you to live there. Especially if you're living there for a month, you're paying them like what? I think I paid £600 or maybe £500 to live there for a month. So just be careful. I have met someone who did in fact find a roommate and find a house before they came over, and it just didn't work because you just don't know the person you're living with. You don't really know the area. They could just trick you into living in an area you're not sure about. So just wait. When you come over here, just rent an Airbnb for a month or two, get settled, and then look for a place. I found that looking for a place over here, it's not that hard. It's really not that hard at all. There's so many different groups that I'll probably put down below that you can look in and see, and like they're always posting houses, and you can get yourself a realtor if you really want. Yeah, so don't rush into that. Don't. The next thing I want to talk about is winter clothes. So I came over in October. When I came over, it was about 12 degrees. So I was wearing my UK winter coat, and that was good for the time. I think a couple weeks later, the weather took a turn for the worst. And I ran to Walmart, I got my snow boots, I got a winter coat, I got jumpers, I got whatever, which was fine. A lot of people ask if they should bring their winter clothes from home, like buy it before traveling. Don't do it. Don't waste your space in your suitcase. There's no point. Just come over and buy it when you get here. I would say the prices are, there's no Primark over here, so the prices aren't going to be as cheap. But there's Walmart. I got my snow boots for about $20, and they're still good. I mean, I've only worn them for one winter, but they lasted the winter, and they're perfect, and I'll wear them this winter too. I mean, they're not the most stylish thing, but it will do, you know? So don't waste your luggage space. Bring everything else that you need to bring. Don't buy winter clothes. I bought a winter coat over here, I think last month. I bought it just preparing for this winter. It cost me just under $200, and it's a -40 degree coat. Very thick, very nice. So don't bother wasting your time buying the winter coats. So another thing that I did briefly touch on a bit earlier is jobs. I found that once I got out here, getting a job was pretty easy actually. I didn't struggle. I know it's probably not going to be the same for everyone. I'm an accountant. I work in the accounting industry, and I thought it would be a struggle because, you know, in different countries accounting can be a little bit different, and I have a different qualification to what the accounting qualification over here is. So I thought I would struggle, but I found that a lot of recruiters were getting in touch with me. I had a lot of recruiters calling me. At one stage I actually had like 2 interviews on one day, which was good. I didn't actually find getting a job a struggle. I got a job within a month. The thing you have to look out for though is you're more likely to be put forward for temporary jobs than permanent ones because of your visa. They tend to, I don't know, they just tend to be like, oh, she's not here for she's not here permanently, I won't take her serious, but you know, she's good enough for a temporary job. But know your worth. If you do want a permanent job and you see yourself living here, just keep applying till you get it. When I started here, I got a temp to perm job. So I started as an accountant for this company, and I was temp to perm. I stayed there for 9 months, but in those 9 months I was applying for other jobs. So initially getting that first job was easy. Getting the second one was hard. I had about, in the 9 months, because I was looking from when I started that job, because I just didn't think it would be for me. In that 9 months, I would say I had about maybe 10 interviews. And over here, they are savage. I went for a job interview probably about 7-8 months ago now, and I'm still waiting to hear back from them. They really wasted my time. They made me go there, have the interview. They were like, oh, we'll get back to you. They never did. So don't, just be careful. Just keep trying until you get a job. I went for 7 to 10 interviews, and I finally got a new job, and I started there 3 months ago. And yeah, so you just have to keep trying. I don't think, I'm trying to think from all my friends' experiences. In my friendship group over here, we're all like international from the UK people. I feel like we all managed to get a job within the first 2 months of getting here. I don't know if it will be different now because of COVID, but I think the job market is still very active, because my current job I got during COVID. So I feel like the job market over here is still active. Sorry, I'm just looking over here because my notes are over here, and I don't want to chat for too long, so I'm trying to make it quick. So now I'm just going to talk about the quirks of being over here really quickly. I'm just making this really quick. A conversational piece. Transport. Oh my god. Taking buses, subways, train over here, it takes decades to get anywhere. It takes like half the time, or even a quarter of the time in the car than it does to take public transport over here. Oh my gosh. So my work, I work in Don Mills. So from where I live now to Don Mills, it's about, on the train, it's an hour. Sorry, oh my god. It's an hour. Driving, 20 minutes. So yeah, it's ridiculous. Also getting a monthly pass, it doesn't matter what day you get it, it's the same price. So if you get, I think it's £150 a month, so it's best you get it on the first day of the month, because you're paying $150, not pounds. I'm talking too much. But yeah, it's $150. It doesn't matter if you get on the first day of the month or the last day of the month, it's still $150. So make sure you get it on the first day of the month if you are getting a monthly pass, because they don't pro-rata it at all, which is very annoying. Making friends over here, I found it was actually okay. It was actually not easy. I wouldn't say it's easy to ever go out and meet people, but there are a lot of groups to get you inducted into being in Toronto and meeting new people. Also, just put yourself out there. There's a lot of Facebook groups. If you are new to the city, just say, hi guys, I'm new to the city, anyone up for meeting up? You'll always find people that want to meet up, always. I went to networking events. I found a good friend. I met a good friend at a networking event, and our friendship group just grew from there. Most other people I met on Facebook, and you know, the friendship just grew. But don't be afraid to just put yourself out there, because a lot of people are in the same position as you. I feel like this is like being like a black girl struggle in Toronto, is finding a hairdresser. Since I've been here over a year, I have not been to one hairdresser, because they are extortionate. To do braids, they're charging like $300. To do weave, it's like $400, like ridiculous prices. I'm just yet to find a good, decent hairdresser at all. So my advice to you, black girl struggles, is bring your weaves, bring your hair, do whatever. Practice some YouTube videos, because unless you're willing to spend a pretty penny on getting your hair done every couple of weeks, prepare yourself, because it is hard. There's not a lot of clothing options out here. My jeans all ripped because of quarantine and my fat self, and I realized that there's only Topshop in one shop. It's like a Debenhams, it's like a shop within a shop, basically. That's where you'll find Topshop, but there isn't anywhere where you can just get like next day delivery clothes, like if you're going out to a rave. and you wanted to, you know, buy a dress or something, like in the UK, you just go on Misguided, Boohoo, next day delivery, Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt. Over here, no, you have to plan, like, flip it in 2-3 weeks in advance to get clothes. It's not good. It's not good. And that I haven't figured out. The clothes shopping over here is not very good. It's actually appalling. You get Zara, you get your H&M, but it's not good. And a lot of the stuff are coming from America, so you might have to pay import tax. And it takes like 10, 15 bloody days to get over here, which is just, it's ridiculous. I'm just zooming through now because I feel like I'm chatting a lot. The last thing that really bugs me about being over here is not being able to get alcohol just anytime you want, or, you know, in the corner shop. So they don't sell alcohol in the corner shops. They don't sell it in the supermarket as well. Some supermarkets, but it's rare, and it will only be wine. But if you want spirits or anything like that, you have to go to the alcohol shop, which is called LCBO, and it closes at like 10, 11. It's not open during the holidays. It's annoying. I remember one time me and my friend we were celebrating a holiday together. I can't remember which one now, and we're like, you know what, let's get alcohol. Could we get alcohol? No, the place was shut. So buying alcohol over here can be a real struggle. What you have to do is go in with your granny trolley if you don't drive, pack it up with all the alcohol you need, and that's it. Because it's hard to get alcohol. You can't just, it's not convenient. I have one literally around the corner from me now, so it's a little bit more convenient because it shuts at 11, but it's not open all the time. So yeah. Thank you for watching. This has been really random, me babbling on, and yeah, I just appreciate you